a mountain climber, as Lisa said, and actually way back in the 70s, after a friend who was an early environmentalist tragically died on a high mountain in the Himalayas, I wanted to do something for public health, learned about flame retardants in kids' pajamas, learned that they were toxic, got into the children, and in those days we did research showing this, wrote a paper in Science, and 3 months later they were removed. And so flame retardants have been my entree to plastic pollution because plastic cases that are around televisions, around electronics, are often as much as 20% by weight toxic flame retardants. So when you get the little bits of plastic, you're also getting 20% flame retardants. And these flame retardants have been shown in literally hundreds, thousands of studies to cause a wide range of adverse human health effects. We are mostly scientists who are trying to change policy and purchasing, and so we do a lot of work with scientists. So we go to big international meetings and have days of science and policy in addition to the days of science. So we reach out to scientists a lot. We also actually work a lot with big purchasers, educating them to make better choices in their purchasing, and we work with trade associations for retailers and manufacturers to for transparency and to stop the use of these 6 classes of harmful chemicals. If people want to learn more about the 6 classes and how to avoid them, we have a website, 6classes.org, with 15-minute videos. And someone at Facebook, which is one of our big purchasers, said 15 minutes is too long, we need 3-minute videos. So in a few months, we hope we'll have 3-minute videos on the 6 classes. And our website is greensciencepolicy.org. I said that before. And we send out monthly newsletters about reducing toxics, reducing plastic. If anybody wants to hear from me once a month or once every 3 months, we also have quarterly versions. You can subscribe on our website or just send me, Arlene at greensciencepolicy.org, an email, and we'll put you on our quarterly or monthly newsletter updates. And you know that old saying to think globally but act locally? I think that plastic is the classic example. It impacts the whole world, but we can start making a difference, like the plastic bag bans and the great legislation that you're doing really is starting to move the needle. And I'll just end with a very favorite analogy of mine, which as a mountain climber, I quite like. So if you want to imagine you're standing on top of the Matterhorn with the clouds at your feet, and it's very beautiful, and it's Mount Blanc, sorry. And the top of Mount Blanc is an unusual place because if you go straight down the mountain, you end up in France, but if you turn a step to the right, you'll end up in Switzerland, and if you turn a step to the left, you'll end up in Italy. It borders on 3 countries. So I also feel like we could be at a critical moment by locally taking a step in one direction or the other. We could go down the mountain and hopefully end up in a place with greatly reduced plastic and greatly reduced use of harmful chemicals.